Hello there, this is Battleborn again. In today's video I'm going to talk about the narcissist and the fact that the narcissist doesn't look for a partner, they are looking for a host, which is two very different things. The people that get together with the narcissist, they believe that they are in a mutual relationship with a partner that wants the same thing as themselves. But the narcissist is not looking for the same as you. They don't believe they are in a mutual relationship. Actually, they know that they are not, and they are fighting to make you believe that, or basically to fool you and to hide this fact from you. So the narcissist will do things in this relationship to make you believe that it is a mutual relationship. So sometimes they will give you what you want, but you will feel like it is kind of like an exchange. It's not like it's not real in the sense that it's not coming from a real place. Basically, it's coming from the narcissist. It's coming from the narcissist knowing that they know that they have to do this to keep the wheels turning, to keep you fooled. And what they will do is, in this relationship with you, they will sometimes be very nice, always with the thought of getting something back, of course, and the way will vary what they will do, because people are different. To some people, they might, cook food one day, and you feel like, well, this is great, this is a good relationship. But the fact is that what you're getting from the narcissist is very little. It is basically nothing. But the little things that you do get is giving you hope that this person is changing, or that this person is caring for you. And a lot of times I think it has to do with the hope that they are changing. When you have had, or when you have been given the silent treatment, or when you have been in a fight with this person, when you have been arguing over nothing, and all of these things that narcissists do, and then all of a sudden they treat you good, they treat you nicely, they seem to change. That is when you kind of like restart yourself in this relationship. Time and time again, you do it over and over again. You feel like, well, okay, this person seems to change, and they did this for me, they did that for you, and they bought you a nice gift, or they did something that was out of the ordinary for this person, for the narcissist. Because remember that 90% of the time the narcissist is treating you less than good, and the rest of the 10% is pure manipulation to make you stay for the 90%. So that is what they're doing. They're looking for a host. They're looking for a person that is willing to be fooled, that wants to be fooled. That is the sad part that we have to come to terms with, that we have to realize that we were that person. We wanted to be fooled. We wanted to believe that this person was something that they were not. And the narcissist is good at doing this also. It's not just that you are easily fooled, because narcissists can fool, I think narcissists can fool every person that doesn't know about narcissism, that doesn't know about narcissists. If you know about narcissists and you have experienced narcissistic abuse, you are of course less likely to end up in the same place again if you know that that is what you have been experiencing. But if you haven't, and you don't know that these people exist, I think anyone can be fooled by these people. Some people are, of course, more, they might have an easier way to get out of the relationship, but still, a lot of people are fooled. If it's just for a couple of months, they are fooled. Some people stay, and I think the difference between the people that stay in that kind of relationship and the people that get out early is the fact that some people have a lot of I don't know how to really explain it, but they have options. And I'm not necessarily talking about options in a relationship, like you have more available, like with a partner. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about you have options in life. You might have more options when it gets to work, more options when it gets to family. But if you're a person with a bad family, that you come from a bad household, a broken home, and you might not have a good education, so you're stuck with the same job and all these things, that is stuff that will make you much more likely to stay with the narcissist for a longer period of time, because you are forced to live at the same place. You don't have a big social network of people that will give you options, in the sense that you have more people to play on in your life. So you're stuck with the narcissist, and that is exactly what narcissists look for. They're looking for people that don't have a lot of options, that comes from broken homes, that will be a good host for their emotional abuse, because that is exactly what the narcissists know. They know that they know what they're doing. They know that they are feeding of you. They know all of this themselves, and that is also why these people are so frantic about defending themselves and making you believe something different. And there's a lot of these things going on in nature as well. If you watch how parasites work on their host, a lot of hosts don't even know that they have a parasite. And if you've seen these parasites that live underwater, what they will actually do is to clean the shells of the fish. If they live on a fish, they will actually clean the shell, clean the shells of a fish, meaning that they clean the skin of the fish, keeping it clean. But at the same time, they're sucking blood from the fish. So they are killing the fish, while the fish feels like this parasite is actually doing some good, because it's keeping the fish clean from other parasites and from other contaminating stuff or in its environment. Think about that. So the fish is not aware. The fish is not, or the fish that is attacked by some of these parasites are not aware, and they actually think that these parasites are doing them good. I'm not saying that they have a choice, but I'm saying that they do not register that these things are parasites, because they feel like these things are doing something good to them. And I think a lot of times that is what happens with narcissists as well. We feel that the little they do, the small things that they're able to actually do is so great, because it's so little of it. It happens so rarely that when it happens, we feel like the top of the world. We feel so great that this person was able to just treat us as human beings for a second. Think about that, Doesn't really tell you that you have very high standards when you are able to live with a narcissist. You have very low standards of what you think is okay, of what you think is normal behavior. If you're living with a narcissist and you just want something to hold on to, like when they do stuff, when they do the small things, like I'm saying, you feel so great, you feel so good that this person was actually able to do something good to you. But like I said, it's like 10% of the time they are doing these things, and 90% of the time they're messing you up. And if they hadn't done these things like 10% of the time, you wouldn't stay. Because if it was 100% bad, you wouldn't stay. Because that's the trick the narcissists know how to play. They know how to mix it up. They know that you wouldn't stay if they were treating you like shit 100% of the time. So they are instead going to treat you as shit 90% of the time. And if that doesn't work, they will probably go back to treating you like shit 80% of the time and give you a good time 20%. But if it gets to like 50-50, then the narcissist is not going to be there, because they can't be nice 50% of the time. Then they're going to be looking for another host, because if you start to demand better behavior from this person, well, you're not going to get it, but the narcissist is not going to like that either, because the narcissist is not in a relationship to be a good person. They are in a relationship to manipulate and to be a parasite and to live off other people. That is what they're doing. So they are looking for hosts that are willing to be treated like dirt and shit because of their circumstances. A lot of times, like I said, they are looking for people with few options. And I'm not saying that in regards to partners. I'm saying that in regards to life. Like, if you know that you are stuck with the same job, and you're probably going to be stuck with the same job for the rest of your life, or something like that, or you are going to be at the same place, you're going to be living at the same place the rest of your life, you know, that makes you a suitable host for the narcissist. Narcissists are looking for that. They're looking for dependable hosts to live off. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this video right now. I just wanted to make this. I wanted just to put the relationship into a different context, because it's not a relationship. It is actually a host parasite connection. That is what it really is. You hope it is a relationship. You hope it is a mutual thing, that they are thinking the same as you. They are not thinking the same as you at all. But they will fool you into believing that they do. So thank you for listening in, and have a good day.